Merry Christmas, everyone.
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie Show.
Christmas special.
On Christmas Eve.
We hope that you're having a lovely day so far and looking forward, of course, to tomorrow, Christmas Day.
I am.
I know you are. I am too. We thought we'd sit here with you for just a moment in front of our tree and just thank you for being here and being so supportive with our channel. We really do appreciate you guys very much. And we want to wish you, of course, a very Merry Christmas. Christmas can be such a magical time of the year. And in fact, you know what? Since it is such a magical time, we need some snow. I think some snow would...
That would be fun.
You know what? Cue the snow.
I love it.
It's snowing. Now we can all have a white Christmas. Today what we decided to do and wanted to do and thought that the only thing to do is to check out Queen Elizabeth's Christmas messages. Of course, not all 69.
No. We're going to take a look at her very first address.
In 1957, and her very last, sadly. And ashamedly, we did not know about these Christmas messages and televised messages until we started doing this channel. So we will right that wrong today. We know a lot of you, are going to be very upset tomorrow not being able to see her face, and rightfully so. Her passing is certainly not forgotten already by any means. And, there'll be a new torch passed and a new message from a new monarch. But we want to take our respects today on this wonderful holiday and check out and watch Queen Elizabeth's speeches from, like we said, 1957, the very first televised Christmas message, and of course 2021. So we are excited to watch those and see them for the very first time.
Yeah.
And to share them with you. I'm sure you've seen them. If not, then we'll all see something together.
That's right.
So, Merry Christmas from us, and we hope that you will enjoy this today in light of the fact that, there's been a lot going on. Missing her, and just in general, anybody out there that's having a rough time this holiday season, we can assure you, you're not alone. But let's hope that we can help put a little Christmas spirit in with the day, and we love to be part of your lives. So thank you so much for having us in your lives. We appreciate it.
We sure do.
Hey!
Hey, hi.
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie Show.
Hello.
That's brutal.
Just two patriotic girls.
So please don't take us the wrong way. Just one quick thing before we start today. Obviously, we will not be here tomorrow, being Christmas. So we're going to go ahead and start and watch the Queen's first televised Christmas broadcast from 1957, and then we'll be watching the one from 2021. Wow.
Happy Christmas. 25 years ago, my grandfather broadcast the first of these Christmas messages. Today is another landmark, because television has made it possible for many of you to see me in your homes on Christmas Day. My own family often gather round to watch television, as they are at this moment. And that is how I imagine you now. I very much hope that this new medium will make my Christmas message more personal and direct. It's inevitable that I should seem a rather remote figure to many of you, a successor to the kings and queens of history, someone whose face may be familiar in newspapers and films, but who never really touches your personal lives.
That's not true.
But now, at least for a few minutes, I welcome you to the peace of my own home. That it's possible for some of you to see me today is just another example of the speed at which things are changing all around us. Because of these changes, I'm not surprised that many people feel lost and unable to decide what to hold on to and what to discard, how to take advantage of the new life without losing the best of the old.
Mm.
But it's not the new inventions which are the difficulty. The trouble is caused by unthinking people who carelessly throw away ageless ideals as if they were old and outworn machinery. They would have religion thrown aside, morality in personal and public life made meaningless, honesty counted as foolishness, and self-interest set up in place of self-restraint.
Mm.
At this critical moment in our history, we will certainly lose the trust and respect of the world if we just abandon those fundamental principles which guided the men and women who built the greatness of this country and Commonwealth.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we need a special kind of courage. Not the kind needed in battle, but a kind which makes us stand up for everything that we know is right, everything that is true and honest. We need the kind of courage that can withstand the subtle corruption of the cynics, so that we can show the world that we are not afraid of the future.
I wasn't going to pause it, but I can't help it. Words of wisdom, standing the test of time, and so true right now. Right what she just said right there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
That right there, what she just said.
Mm-hmm.
69 of these that
Yep.
you can share with your young children, newborn babies, to
Right.
last almost their whole lives. What a gift. I'll rewind that back just a little bit.
And the subtle corruption of the cynics, so that we can show the world that we are not afraid of the future. It has always been easy to hate and destroy.
Mm.
To build and to cherish is much more difficult.
Ooh.
That's why we can take a pride in the new Commonwealth we are building. This year, Ghana and Malaya joined our brotherhood. Both these countries are entirely self-governing. Both achieved their new status amicably and peacefully. This advance is a wonderful tribute to the efforts of men of goodwill who have worked together as friends. And I welcome these two countries with all my heart. Last October, I opened the new Canadian Parliament. And as you know, this was the first time that any sovereign had done so in Ottawa. Once again, I was overwhelmed by the loyalty and enthusiasm of my Canadian people. Also during 1957, my husband and I paid visits to Portugal, France, Denmark, and the United States of America. In each case, the arrangements and formalities were managed with great skill, but no one could have managed the welcome we received from the people.
I bet.
In each country, I was welcomed as head of the Commonwealth and as your representative. These nations are our friends, largely because we've always tried to do our best to be honest and kindly, and because we have tried to stand up for what we believe to be right. In the old days, the monarch led his soldiers on the battlefield, and his leadership at all times was close and personal. Today, things are very different. I cannot lead you into battle. I do not give you laws or administer justice. But I can do something else. I can give you my heart and my devotion to these old islands and to all the peoples of our brotherhood of nations.
And that she did. She definitely gave her heart.
I believe in our qualities and in our strength. I believe that together we can set an example to the world which will encourage upright people everywhere. I would like to read you a few lines from Pilgrim's Progress. Because I'm sure we can say, with Mr. Valiant for truth, these words. Though with great difficulty I am got hither, yet now I do not repent me of all the trouble I have been at to arrive where I am. My sword I give to him that shall succeed me in my pilgrimage, and my courage and skill to him that can get it. My marks and scars I carry with me, to be a witness for me that I have fought his battles, who now will be my rewarder. I hope that 1958 may bring you God's blessing and all the things you long for. And so I wish you all, young and old, wherever you may be, all the fun and enjoyment and the peace of a very happy Christmas.
Oh, a smile.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
What a great speech.
holding back tears.
And I'm sure she had to have been
Nervous.
a bit nervous.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, first
She
time
didn't
on
show it, though, did she?
television, giving a Christmas message.
She did
yeah.
not show it.
No,
Man,
that was amazing.
she has always been such an eloquent speaker, of
Mhm.
course. And again, we've never heard any of the Christmas broadcasts or messages, and
Yeah.
that was the first one we've ever heard, and I'm honored. You know,
Mhm.
also it was just beautiful. And again, like I said, her words matter even more now, I think.
Definitely.
I mean, good Lord, everything she said, I couldn't agree with more. We need to listen.
Mm-hmm.
What a legacy she has left for so many of us.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what country. And you know, what she was saying about, there's so many things she said there, and I wish I could remember them now.
Mm-hmm.
In the moment, I was just taken aback, you know, and it was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, whew, this one's going to give me the feels even more, I guarantee it.
I'm sure it will.
And you too, I'm sure. We're going to go on and watch, sadly, Queen Elizabeth II's final Christmas message from 2021. That's an intro. Oh, Prince Philip had just died.
He is someone who doesn't take easily to compliments. But he has quite simply been my strength and stay all these years. And I and his whole family, and this and many other countries, owe him a debt greater than he would ever claim, or we shall ever know. Although it's a time of great happiness and good cheer for many, Christmas can be hard for those who have lost loved ones.
Yeah.
This year especially, I understand why. But for me, in the...
And ma'am, the whole world feels the same way because you're not here today. The whole world feels that this year because of you not being here.
This year especially, I understand why. But for me, in the months since the death of my beloved Philip, I have drawn great comfort from the warmth and affection of the many tributes to his life and work, from around the country, the Commonwealth, and the world. His sense of service, intellectual curiosity, and capacity to squeeze fun out of any situation were all irrepressible. That mischievous, inquiring twinkle
was as bright at the end as when I first set eyes on him.
Oh.
But life, of course, consists of final partings as well as first meetings. And as much as I and my family miss him, I know he would want us to enjoy Christmas. We felt his presence as we, like millions around the world, readied ourselves for Christmas. While COVID again means we can't celebrate quite as we may have wished, we can still enjoy the many happy traditions. Be it the singing of carols, as long as the tune is well known, decorating the tree, giving and receiving presents, or watching a favorite film where we already know the ending. It's no surprise that families so often treasure their Christmas routines.
Yeah.
We see our own children and their families embrace the roles, traditions, and values that mean so much to us, as these are passed from one generation to the next, sometimes being updated for changing times. I see it in my own family, and it is a source of great happiness. Prince Philip was always mindful of this sense of passing the baton. That's why he created the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, which offers young people throughout the Commonwealth and beyond the chance of exploration and adventure. It remains an astonishing success, grounded in his faith in the future. He was also an early champion of taking seriously our stewardship of the environment, and I am proud beyond words that his pioneering work has been taken on and magnified by our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William, admirably supported by Camilla and Catherine, most recently at the COP Climate Change Summit in Glasgow. Next summer, we look forward to the Commonwealth Games. The baton is currently travelling the length and breadth of the Commonwealth, heading towards Birmingham, a beacon of hope on its journey. It will be a chance to celebrate the achievements of athletes and the coming together of like-minded nations. And February, just 6 weeks from now, will see the start of my Platinum Jubilee year, which I hope will be an opportunity for people everywhere to enjoy a sense of togetherness.
It was.
A chance to give thanks for the enormous changes of the last 70 years, social, scientific, and cultural, and also to look ahead with confidence.
You hear that? That's what she just said to everyone.
Yep,
Look ahead with confidence.
absolutely.
I'm going to try to remember that for my own personal self, too. Look ahead with confidence. Not always easy to do,
No, it definitely isn't.
but she did it. Okay. Wise words from a very wise woman.
Absolutely it is.
I'm sure someone somewhere today will remark that Christmas is a time for children. It's an engaging truth, but only half the story.
Thank you.
Perhaps it's truer to say that Christmas can speak to the child within us all. Adults, when weighed down with worries, sometimes fail to see the joy in simple things, where children do not. And for me and my family, even with one familiar laugh missing this year, there will be joy in Christmas, as we have the chance to reminisce and see anew the wonder of the festive season through the eyes of our young children, of whom we were delighted to welcome 4 more this year. They teach us all a lesson, just as the Christmas story does, that in the birth of a child there is a new dawn with endless potential. It is this simplicity of the Christmas story that makes it so universally appealing. Simple happenings that form the starting point of the life of Jesus, a man whose teachings have been handed down from generation to generation and have been the bedrock of my faith. His birth marked a new beginning, As the carol says, the hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. I wish you all a very happy Christmas.
It was beautiful.
Wow. Man.
A little hard to get through, but it was beautiful.
I think it was so touching, that last message. The last one she left happened to be about, grieving somebody. I lost my mom on Christmas Day, 2018. And the world's lost the queen now. And yet she leaves her final message about that. And pretty much what to do, in that true British spirit, keep calm, carry on, right?
That's true.
That was absolutely gorgeous. And those are definitely some words I'm going to take into my own life and remember for sure.
Everyone should.
Yeah. Nobody lives the life that she did and saw the things she saw, went through what she went through, and didn't come out incredibly wise. And
exactly.
What a blessing the world had in her. Period. And now the baton is handed to King Charles, who I do believe will be giving his first Christmas speech or message tomorrow.
Yes.
So different age, different era, different time. And it's all, change can be hard for a lot of people. And I'm right there with you if you're one of them. Debbie knows that. I don't do well with change, but I'm doing a little bit better the older I get.
You are.
Yeah, it's adjustment. I'm touched and I'm blessed to have watched this today. And I hope that you guys, maybe in some way it comforts you too. That's our intention. But the Queen is absolutely amazing.
She was definitely an amazing woman. And I am glad that we have these on film that we can go back and watch.
Absolutely.
And hear what those messages were. And
maybe we'll do one every year.
Seeing how much they still relate to today's world.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me there, is listening to her words really now stand the test of time, even from 1957.
Right.
I bet they all probably do in some way. But, well, there you go. What else is there to say? I'm so thankful again, like I said, that we got to watch this today and share this and watch it with you. Hopefully, like I said, it brings some sort of comfort to those that may need comforting today. And for those that are having, not in that position, hopefully it helps enhance the Christmas spirit. It certainly did for me. Very personally. And yeah. So I thank you guys for watching.
Yes. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for watching.
Yes. And happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. We hope that you enjoy the rest of this day, this Christmas Eve. And we hope you have an amazing Christmas day with your family. We hope you get everything you want. But
more importantly, that you have health and happiness in your life.
And friendship and family. That's what we really hope for you. That's our Christmas wish for you. So thank you guys so much for being part of the Natasha and Debbie Show family. And we just, again, will always say what we're going to always say.
Always.
Please, guys, this Christmas especially, love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.